All right, this is going to be a homegrown and a quick walk around of the new Generation 3 Moto Cforce 800 Touring. They no longer are calling this an XC model. I would say one main reason for that is the first thing I noticed, the shocks on this new model, although there's more suspension travel, they're just a standard shock now. You don't have all the crazy adjustment that you used to have. Basically preload adjustment settings, and that's what you got. Chassis is new and improved. Suspension geometry and travel, like I said, is improved. The ride seems to be similar. It's still on the stiffer side, but I mean, this thing has an 1,800 pound towing capacity, and it is a two-up machine, so it's probably set to be stiffer because it knows what it's going to be dealing with most of the time. Not to mention, it is a larger machine. Now, this thing comes in at 959 pounds, which is right around 100 pounds less than what the old one used to weigh. It also has an extra 13 horsepower, which puts max output to 75 horses total. Let's see, we got 3 different throttle modes, but before we do that, check out this guy. We have a new 7-inch TFT display, and you have 3 different throttle modes. So we got work, we got sport, and we have normal. Now, unlike other CF Motos, changing the throttle modes doesn't change the screen. However, we go into the settings here. I'm gonna scroll through a little bit. Drive mode, let's go down here to subject style. You have a few different screen variants that you can have. So depending on what you want it to look like, I think that round one is probably the best looking in my opinion. But let's pick a different one here just to show you real quick. Go back. You can pick up to four different variants here for the display. Now we go back into that. So you're going to have some information on the machine itself. You can connect your phone via Bluetooth, so you can see like calls and whatnot there. That would connect media. So if you have a connected, probably this is the middleman between this and a headset or a Bluetooth speaker. That's how you scan and connect to the CF Moto Ride app there. And then we're back down to settings. So we got different drive modes, which we can change on the fly. You can also adjust or turn off this downhill assist control. You can have it either on or off. So that's engine braking there, which is pretty cool. Your power steering, you have 4 different modes you can select. Automatic, so the machine figures out which is the best versus the, depending on what speed you're at. Yeah, you'll have minimum, mid, and max. We'll probably leave it set at auto. There's our connection. This tells you what devices are connected. Set your brightness. Subject style, that's the screens. Of course, time settings. You can select whether you want it in kilometers, mile an hour, language, all that good stuff. Let's back out of here. Really nice looking display, just like all the new CF Moto stuff. I mean, they do a really good job on their displays. So this also has their first in-house CVT system. Maybe I shouldn't say first. I don't know if they've had them before, but this is a new CVT. No longer the CV Tech clutches. This is their own system. I did drive this one. I can't take that on a test ride in the video because this unit did sell today. It came in and sold the same day. It is a really cool unit. But you can see, of course, LED lighting all the way around. This is a 3,500 pound winch with a synthetic cable. Really nice tires. They're like a radial design, kind of all-terrain, just a nice tread pattern. You don't have rear storage anymore, but you do have the storage pocket here in the front fender. It still comes with all the books, and I bet you, even though no one gets a CD-ROM anymore, let's see, does CF Moto still give us a CD-ROM? Oh yes. So if you have a grandma or grandpa that still has a computer that has a CD-ROM, you can check out what's on there. A little bit different setup here now. So we'll pop this guy up. We still have our coolant reservoir, our radiator, fuse panel, and diagnostic port now is underneath this front rack, which is a plastic cover, similar to how they've been. Looks like your air intake system probably comes through here since this is all vented. Airbox, I'm sure, is still under that section there, just like a Can-Am, what we're used to. The battery now is in the rear rack. kind of a neat and simple system to get to it, and it's nice and high up. You can see the back here, different lights. Muffler's right there, so you know that puppy gets hot. It is a dual exhaust here coming out of the muffler, which is kind of neat. 2-inch receiver. They give you a pin, but there's still no hitch on the back of them. You can see here it still runs a trailing arm setup for rear suspension. Gives you a better view of what that shock looks like right there. This seat is a little bit different than they used to be. It looks like the release now is this pull cord. So it's hard to do with one hand, but you get the idea. Pull that up and away you go. And again, here's our mode button right here. Our running light off, low and high. Kill switch is the same thing we're used to. Here's our buttons for navigating the screen. Of course, your winch control. The 4-wheel drive switch is unchanged. That looks the same as before. This is a throttle-by-wire system. It's improved. This is a really nice system, and the brakes feel nicer too overall. Still a linked brake system, so you're going to have your main handle here and your rear brake and a pedal down there, but this is still a linked system. And I couldn't get this thing to wheelie, but again, this is a new machine. I wasn't trying too hard, but it does accelerate strong. That sun is not really doing us any favors right now in that door, but really cool machine, really cool machine. I wanted to get this out there though real quick. When we get another one of these in, I'll do an in-depth review to show a little bit more and do a little test ride. But a quick walk around for those of us that haven't been able to see this thing yet. These are just starting to get out into the wild, and they're a cool machine. I can't wait to see the 1000 as well, but the 1000 will be very similar to what this guy is. So anyways, quick old school down and dirty video, nothing real fancy, no frills, but hopefully it gave you guys some information. If you got any questions, please leave a comment for me down below. If you like what you see, I'm going to try to do more of this stuff as the cool new stuff rolls in. So subscribe, like the video if you like it. You know, if you dislike it, I guess let me know why. If you do, leave a comment below, and I'll try to do better for those that are haters. But anyways, thanks guys and ladies. We will see you on another video.